Siria hii tamaliza njaa. Njaa namaliza watu. Mingi. Hata mali. Ngabaren namaliza. Waligawa korogoro 2. Hii chakula haikutosha watu. Watu wengine walipata na kuna wale hawajapata. Tukatulia kukula mikoma mpaka sasa hivi ile tuko. Tafadhali ukiwa serikali jaribu kutuletea si chakula. Heri tukule hata mbuzi zetu mpata shida. Wamekufa plus na sisi.
Sisi wenye ile tulipata hiyo makorokoro 2 tunatoa tena tunagaulia tena ile wengine hajafata. Sasa tunapika tu siku moja ikaisha.
9 people have died of hunger as the government mapped out 12 counties that are worst hit by the drought. Elfas Lagat visited a number of the villages where the residents are on the brink of death. Take a look.
The sun dances dizzily in the open skies as one heads to Lotukumo village, a 2-hour drive from Lodwar town in Turkana County. It is early morning, but the vastness of the area paints a picture of lifelessness. On arrival at Lotukumo village, we meet a frail Mzee Lomuni Liwani who is severely affected by lack of food and water.
Anasema jambo kuu ambayo imemuumiza hapa hivi ni mambo ya njaa ambayo imekuwa kwa muda sana. Mahali ambapo anaweza pata chakula kwa majirani. Lakini yake hakuna mahali penye anategemea kupata chakula.
Mzee Lomuni is hungry, sickly, but not lonely. He is constantly visited by his village mates who offer him company and friendship, but they too have no food to offer frail Mzee. His other consolation is Robert, a 26-year-old volunteer nutritionist who visits him occasionally.
Ana spend most of the time kwa nyumba. Juu ana uwezo ya kutembea mahali ambapo uko distance kiasi. Lakini wakati alikuwa anatembea kidogo, anasatembea mtoni apate nini mkoma.
For decades the Turkana community have lived under harsh climatic conditions and became resilient. This resilience tested. The sustained drought has hit them hard. Hunger-stricken residents have resorted to duom palms, a wild fruit locally known as mukoma, for bare survival. Esther here is busy breaking a few mukomas to feed her emaciated mother who has not had a meal for a whole week. A severe drought that has affected 12 counties and 1 million Kenyans presently on the brink of starvation has seen devolution CS Eugene Wamalu a flag of 600 tons of relief food. But is it sustainable?
Kwa sasa hiki chakula kimekwama huko kwa sababu ya kukosa malori ambayo yataweza kupeleka mashinani na hata mafuta.
This season we are getting a lot of problems from the community that they are suffering, they don't have food to eat. They do come even to request what is available in the facility that is meant for malnourished children who are under 5.
Food security is one of the president's ambitious Big 4 agenda, and residents in the 12 food insecure counties want both short-term and long-term interventions implemented. Elfas Lagat, Citizen TV, Turkana County.
2 more people have died of hunger at Nakaparaparai village in Turkana County. The death toll has now risen to 11. This is after 7 people died due to starvation in Baringo County and 2 more died in Turkana on Wednesday. Meanwhile, close to 1 million Kenyans might be in dire need of food, and the situation could get worse if the long rains fail to start. The National Drought Management Authority has warned that the situation will worsen in the coming weeks.
Turkana region is facing one of the worst droughts, with more than 800,000 people in need of food aid. For the last 12 months, Turkana's water tables have gone down drastically due to drought. Residents of Nakaparapai village are in dire need of food and water after a severe drought hit the area. Schools have closed down and the 2 boreholes that serve the residents have dried up. Locals have raised an alarm over deaths of 2 people due to hunger, with focus now on the state and the aid it can provide to keep death and suffering at bay.
Kiangazi imeweza kutuadhiri kwa ukubwa, kwa njia kubwa sana. Wengine wetu hata sasa tukizungumza hivi hawaamuki kwa sababu ya ukame. Wenzetu walituacha ni kwa approximate ni 2 watatu, na ni baa la njaa ndio iliweza kuwapeleka. Na hata hivyo tungependa serikali itusaidie kwa njia yoyote ya au watu kufikiwa na chakula, maji, ili maisha ya wale wamebaki isiharibike.
This brings the death toll to 4 people who have lost their lives to starvation in Turkana. 7 people died due to starvation in Baringo County, bringing the overall death toll to 11 people. Women, the elderly and children are the hardest hit by the drought because of their limited movement in the search for water and food. More than 50 primary schools in the arid areas of Baringo County risk closure due to lack of food and water. This follows the persistent dry spell in the area, which has led to the drying up of major water sources. Locals are now forced to dig barrow-like wells on dry riverbeds to assess the diminishing resource. Reports suggest that the situation is slowly worsening, with close to 1 million people in 12 counties facing starvation. Turkana and Baringo counties are the most affected, and the situation could worsen in the coming.
Dusty road is illustrative of the dire situation in Turkana. The biting drought is punishing and does not favor even the animals. School-going children can only muster enough strength to fetch water from what was left of the rains.
Maji hakuna hapa, nyasi hakuna kwa hapa kiu na malisa mbuzi pamoja na watu pamoja na watoto wa shule.
Mama wameenda pande naitwa Akatumani kutafuta mkoma kujaza kwa kalakala ndio waletea watoto yao jioni.
For over a year now, there have been no rains to water these fields in their community. The land is dry.
2017 njaa ilikuwa kadiri, lakini kwa wakati huu 2019 njaa imesidi.
Residents here have panicked. Not only has the drought caused them agony, their farms cannot produce, but also a locust infestation has led to the drying up of all the vegetation.
Ni wadede inakula matawa ya miti, saa ile mvua inanyesha, alafu miti inabaki hivyo, alafu mbuzi inapata kufa kwa sababu hiyo nyasi ya miti na ya chini wadede imemaliza. Tumekosa njia ya kuchungwa mvuko.
Residents in these areas fearing for their lives if nothing is done to salvage their situation.
Kama mvua imekosekana, sasa hakuna njia nyingine ya kuangalia, ni kuangalia tu serikali, kutoka kwa serikali ya chini ya county mpaka kwa serikali kuu.
Approximately 800,000 of Turkana County's 1.2 million people in the 6 constituencies need food urgently. Melmiendo.
Their faces tell it all. The effects of the ravaging drought in Baringo County has pushed the residents to the brink of desperation. Those lucky to get a drink of water gobble it up. The arrival of Devolution Cabinet Secretary Eugene Wamalwa is to them a ray of light. Tonight at least, they will have a meal, though tomorrow is not guaranteed. Silale County Assembly member Nelson Lotela disputes the government possession that reported deaths in Baringo County were not drought-related.
In Silale, those who succumb to hunger kwa sababu ya hii ni watu 17. Na ukitaka nikupeleke in every household, I will take you today.
The debate over the cause of death raging.
Mimi nataka niambie chiefs na MCS, don't be intimidated. Kama iko njaa, sema iko njaa. Tusaidie watu wetu. Bana, hii watu wengine watakuwa na transfer, lakini acha hatutakuwa na transfer, tutakuwa na watu wetu.
Hatuwezi kuwazuia kuendesha hiyo narrative. By all means, mko na nafasi. Lakini sisi tuko na ule ukweli, tuko na ile takwimu, and we have no interest whatsoever in looking for anything in theater.
In what is seemingly coming a little too late, a pledge by the Devolution CS Eugene Wamalwa, who's accompanied by Baringo Senator Gideon Moi, that no life would be lost to drought.
And this morning, the government of Kenya has approved 2 billion shillings to be spent within this week in water tracking, making sure that boreholes and water pans are working, for food supply through the Ministry of Devolution, making sure that food is available, for logistics, and also through the Ministry of Agriculture for the necessary interventions to be carried out.